Hello, I am Nindy Kerr from Nindy's Creative Corner. Welcome to my Creative Corner and Stamping 101. I've had a lot of people ask me about the clear-mounted stamps from Stampin' Up! I have also heard a lot of complaints about the problems people have with the clear mount stamps. I really do enjoy the clear mount stamp cases, taking up a small amount of storage space as I have quite a few stamps. So I first bought the clear mount stamps just because they take up less space. After some experimentation, I have discovered a few things that will improve your enjoyment when using the clear mount stamps. The first thing that will help you is how you put the sticker on your stamp. I know there are people out there who don't use the sticker, but I'm not one of them. I want to see what stamp I am using through the clear block, and whether it's upside down or not. First, open up your new set of stamps. I usually just leave the stamps in the case, but you can take them out and just put them on a flat surface if you'd like. This is the key to getting them to work the way you want. If you'll notice this stamp, it's not flat. It kind of dips in the middle, and that helps provide the good suction to the clear block. So it will make it easier for you to use. Decide which stamp you'll put the sticker on first. Let's do this banner. This stamp set is called Hearts Aflutter, and it comes with a coordinating set of framelits in a bundle if you'd like. Now, if you'll notice, some of these stamps are exactly the same size and shape. So you'll have to pay attention when you're doing the heart, these little hearts, to make sure you get the correct sticker on the correct stamp. But we're going to do the banner one first. Peel off the sticker and the paper from the sticker sheet. And I usually like to place it to see if it will fit well the first time, although I guess I need to do it the other way. Peel off half of the sticker paper. It doesn't matter which half, whichever half you want that day. And then line up hold the sticky part up away from the stamp. Line it up and smooth this part down from the center. Flip this part over. Peel off the paper, and then smooth it down from the center. Okay, let's try one of these little hearts. Let's do this one with the little heart shapes. I'll peel off the back so I don't forget which one it is. Then peel off the sticker and the paper. Peel off half the backing. Hold up the sticky part away from the stamp. Line it up. Smooth it down. And peel the other part off and smooth it down again. There, we've now done 3 stamps from this set. Let's do one with more intricate shapes. The stamp set is called Feel Goods from the Spring Catalog, and it has a bunch of sayings in, one of which I've already used. We're going to do this one that says, I really can't tell, but it has the big word with, oh, she believed she could, so she did. Okay, we'll peel the backing off so I'll remember which one it is. Now notice how this stamp has lots of little curves. We will peel off that sticker, and when it has lots of little curves like that, I like to leave the paper backing on that half so I can line it up with all those little curves. Smooth it down. Peel off the other half. there you go. So you've seen several examples now of how to adhere your stickers to your stamps. Now let's learn how to adhere our stamp to the block. We'll go ahead and take the one that we just did, punch it out. I just usually leave them connected until I'm ready to use them. Put it sticker side up. Get the stamp block you want. I'm using, I think this one's D. Line it up. Press down firmly and kind of roll it for a few seconds. And then it should stick pretty well through most whatever you put it through. Some of your small stamps will not stay on the clear block as well as we would like. So I found another little trick. I discovered this by accident when making a little owl for a project, and I accidentally left a glob of glue on the back, and it stuck really well. So you can put a thin layer of the Tombow on your stamp, smooth it with your finger, and let dry. I generally let things dry overnight. Then go wash your finger off. But this should help it stick. It's kind of like a post-it note, but with a little bit firmer sticking capability. Anyway, let it dry completely before you use it. There's a little uneven spot there. Alrighty there, that should work. Then you just use it on your clear block as normal, and it should stay really well. Stampin' Up! Has also come up with these clear block guides, and I thought I would show them to you. You get 2 sheets of guides. You can tell some I've used a lot and some I haven't. But you just peel off the guide you want. I'll do this one because this is the block I have. Line it up on your block. I usually like to do it on top of my grid so I know everything is straight. And this works out really nice when you are putting multiple stamps on the same block. Then you can make sure they're even, and this is especially good for if you're doing letter stamps. We'll just do 2 that we just did. Peel off these little heart ones. You can hold it up, see the lines in there. Actually, it would be better if I did it this way. And put your stamps on the opposite side. I firmly push, even though it's the opposite of what I usually do. Put this one here. I will flip it over. And kind of roll it. But see, make sure you made sure this one was straight, and these 2 are at angles. Anyway, just an example. You can peel these off, put them back on the sticker sheet, and reuse it later when you need it, so that they don't have to be on your blocks all the time. Now the next thing we need to do is clean our stamps. This is the old version of the Stampin' Scrub. I bought it just before the new one came out, and I figured, you know, I might as well still use it. I guess I should have refilled my Stampin' Spray. But the best way to clean your stamps is to go just up and down. Wood ones, it really doesn't matter because they're stuck to the stamp. But either go up and down or side to side. Don't do the swirly thing, because that will, especially with the smaller ones, because it will help them come off. When I mix my Stampin' Mist with the refill, I usually fill it half full of the Stampin' Mist, and the rest I just pour in some water. That prevents it from getting too foamy. Stampin' Up! Does have a clear block cleaning cloth, which I always forget to use. But you can just rub it. I find if it's gooky though, I like to just spray it with my Stampin' Mist. So just spray with the Stampin' Mist. I always seem to have Kleenexes handy, so I use those. And I generally do both sides because they usually both need it. You can also scrub them on your Stampin' Scrub. There's still one little spot on there. If they're really bad, I usually just take them into the sink and run them under water and use a dishcloth. See, look, that stamp, I mean, I thought that was clean, but apparently it wasn't. Anyway, it does work better if your blocks and your stamps are clean. If your stamps get gooky, just you can either spray them or spray your Kleenex and just wipe them off. I know that one's clean because it's brand new. I haven't used it. You can also use a little bit of mild dishwashing detergent with water to clean your, mixed with water to clean your blocks. Now another trick is, so you don't have to guess each time which block to use, just peel your little paper out. I have found it works best if you actually test the stamp with the block. So you can test the block and see which size you like best. This is a D, so I just write D here. That way I look at my stamp case and I know exactly which block to use. For the small one, I think I would use B, which is this one. Yeah, that one would work well. And so I'll just write B on all of these. This one would be a B. This one would be, sometimes if I can't decide, I'll put a slash and then the other on there. But I know that's been very helpful when I remember to do it. Now, how do you decide whether you want to buy the clear mount or the wood mount stamps? I generally get most of my stamps in the clear mount. I buy the wood mount when my grandson will be using them. If my grandkids are going to use them, I pick the wood mount. Less chance of the stamps getting lost. If the pieces are really, really small, like the Jolly Bingo Bits and the Spooky Bingo Bits, those are just easier to keep track of if they're on a wood block, in my opinion. And if you're going to use two-step stamping, or you want to position things better, then get the wood. This is vellum cardstock. I put a dot at the top so I could match which is which. And I just use it with my Stamp-A-Majig to position it where I want. And I've made one for each of the stamps in this set. Making sure and marking the corners so I'll know which corner of the stamp is there. Anyway, this makes the two-step stamp process really quick and easy because you don't have to take the extra time to make a new stamped image with your Stamp-A-Majig. So I hope these tips have helped you and will help you enjoy your clear mount stamps even more. Visit my blog for card making and other project ideas, www.nindiescreativecorner.com. See you soon. Happy stamping!